Hi everyone, Clayton speaking. Got another video for you guys today. What I've been doing is a couple of new things for me. I've started building an Astra Militarum army, which is pretty cool. I've done the majority of the tanks so far, and I've got about 60, 65 Tempesta Scions that I've undercoated about 40 of them, and yeah, going to be a lot of painting in that lot. But another thing that's happening too is my son is actually getting into 40k, which is awesome, and he's going to play orcs. So he's going to play the orcs. So what we've been doing is scratch building some vehicles because the funds are a bit low. So went through the bits boxes, bought a couple of sheets of styrene off the plasticard, and this is what I've come up with so far. So this is the first truck. It's going to be a truck. I was going to make a battle wagon, but I think it's a little bit too small, so we're going to make it into a truck. And pretty much scratch built, I want to say 95% of it. So what I did was from one of the chimeras that I have, I just laid it down over a sheet of styrene, and this bit here for the track section, I just really roughly with a pen just did a template up, and then I made four of these little bits, and then glued some spare chimera tracks that I had in the bits box. That front bit there is a wing, I think. I don't know Imperial flyers that well, but it's off one of the little, is it a Talon, Storm Raven? I don't know, one of those things. Now it's ORKS. And then I made the little teethy dudes out of more styrene, made the little driver's hatch, and I've got a little orc that I've cut and put on an old school square Warhammer base. He fits in there perfectly. This cannon, I know trucks don't have cannons, so this is going to be a missile launcher, or rocket I should say, and then I'm going to make a rocket on a piece of wire, put a magnet in here, and then we'll have some cotton wool that I'll do to make it look like the rocket's being shot out the front. And then the ladders are made out of matchsticks. And there's more styrene, plasticard, little bits here and there, and then we bought a hole punch, and from a hobby shop, a craft shop I should say, and then I just punched out a whole heap of holes, as you can see through here. So all those holes that I punched out, I kept into a little bag, and then I made these little, tiny rivets, which makes it more orcsy. And then I got to put some more rivets around here. Again, I just got a piece of styrene and punched some holes out of it, and it bent up quite nicely, so I just used that for a brace. And then on here I'm going to put some exhaust pipes out. We've got a lot of battle damage, if it focuses. Battle damage around there, more exhaust here, and then I'll close that section off there and probably put another ladder up there and a door. And then on the turret we'll have the it's not going to focus. There we go. So on the turret up the top there, I'm going to put probably a Predator turret or something, and then we'll just have the big shooter, or twin big shooters, or whatever it is, out the top. So yeah, and then it's going to be painted up in yellows for the Bad Moon clan, because that's the clan he wants to do. So there'll be plenty more ORKS stuff coming from me. And then, I don't know how dark this is going to be, but we'll have a look. And this is part of my Astra Militarum army. So there's quite a bit. And I actually haven't paid for any of this. So what I did was, I went through some spare boxes, because a couple of friends of mine they want to start up Eldar armies, Craft World Eldar. So what I did was I pretty much just gathered up all of my spare Craft World Eldar, of which there was, I want to say 5,000 points of Eldar just lying around. So we did some swapsies. I'm painting up a few characters for a couple of mates, and then they just gave me some tanks. I now have one of these bad boys, so he's going to be a free blade. And let's just started doing some damage on him. Really only in the really early stages of painting that one, just blocking in colours. The big boy, Stormlord. Pretty much finished except for the little tank commander. Most of the Lehman Russ are finished. Clearly, except for that. The Taurox is just, I'm just getting started on him. And then we have 2 Chimeras. So the whole army is going to be Death Corps of Krieg with a whole heap of Scion, Tempestor Scion allies. So everything is done in the German theme, as you can see, with the Iron Cross. And then maybe down the line a little bit further I can get some of the new Primaris Marines, and with the new Primaris Marines I'll make them into the Black Templars, so the Iron Cross theme will come through a lot better. And then we have a Valkyrie. I just got to finish the base on that. Other than that, it's pretty much done. Again, keeping the Iron Cross theme through that, and I've painted this one up to look like an ME-109. It's one of my favourite warbirds, so I thought with the German theme we'll paint him up like a ME-109. And then I did get this second hand, like everything else is second hand. It's all been repaints. Unfortunately, with the canopy, the guy that my mate got it off actually never put the pilots in. So there was clear canopy and no paint inside, and I don't know what glue they've used to get on here, but yeah, that was never coming off. So I did the old airbrush trick on the canopy, and I think it turned out pretty good. And that's the underneath, because you guys know I always paint everything. So I'm pretty happy with that. I actually like the model. I don't know how good it's going to be in game, but I like the aesthetics of it, so it looks pretty sweet. And there we go. That's my army so far. I probably, when I finish this guy, when I actually get this dude in here painted, I'll do a showcase video on that, as I will for that, and then I'll separate the tanks sort of into their categories, and then I'll do showcase videos on all of them. So, alright, thanks for watching, guys. Just remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you dig what I'm doing, and stay tuned for plenty more Imperial Guard and Orksy bits. Alright, cheers for watching, guys. Bye-bye.